You're watching Marsha on VeroBuzzTV.com.
And welcome to Buzz TV. I'm Marsha Littlejohn, and you are watching Marsha, and I am here with Ann. And of course, that is Ann Satterlee, and she is the marketing director of Sunrise Theater. Such a fun place to be.
It is. Good to see you too. Great to be here.
So how do you like that down there?
It's fabulous. And we're up for our 10th year, our anniversary 10th celebration.
Do you get to go to all of those performances?
I can if I want to. Yeah.
Oh boy, because
but sometimes I don't. I'm tired by the end of the day.
I can imagine, but you have that feeling all day long because of course you have that, I guess when you even walk into the theater or just even down that road, down the street after you've had a delightful lunch or dinner, you know, in Fort Pierce. And this is what I think Sunrise Theater is all about. This is the 10th season?
10th season,
oh boy,
since we've reopened.
You know, there's something that I've been so anxious to ask you. The Little Black Box Theater and Sunrise Theater.
They're both the same, same building. It's just our smaller venue where we have Comedy Corner twice a month, and we also have the Jazz and Blues Society. They do a jazz jam every Tuesday in there.
Oh, yes.
So, you know, if you're into jazz and blues, you can come in there, and if you have an instrument.
That's in the smaller.
Yes, the smaller venue, and it's a flexible space, so you can set it up any way you like. We have small events in there. People rent it out for corporate parties, receptions, meetings. So you name it. It's a great little funky vibe place.
It is.
It's really cool.
Well, that whole area down there is so wonderful because you're not that far away from the Indian River and the docks down there, and you can go down and you can have, there's a wonderful place that I think is just right out over the water, and just such a wonderful idea to be able to go there and get season tickets, incidentally, to Sunrise Theater. Are you just starting the season?
Our season was announced about a month ago to our members, so our membership has been purchasing tickets for that. But we did announce the shows on Tuesday this past week.
Yes.
So they're on sale to the public now, so you can check it out.
You got to get in there quickly.
You got to get in there quick.
Because now I don't have the list in front of me.
Well, we've got some great shows.
Yeah, who's your opening?
Our first show is, well, we have Bobby Bones and the Idiots. If you're into Bobby Bones, it's more of a
I know
country.
I've seen it, but yes,
yeah,
yes, it's the idiot part that I didn't get.
I know I didn't get that either, but I had heard the Bobby Bones. But so anyway, we have that the end of September, and our first show we just recently announced that a couple of weeks ago for our season will be John Cleese and Eric Idle.
Ooh.
So if you're a Monty Python fan, you need to go and check it out. It's going to be great. That's going to be in October.
When we say, I'm going to stop you right there with the first two of the season, but when we say Sunrise Theater, we're talking about entertainment. We're talking about musical groups and sometimes comedy groups, as you say.
Absolutely.
What about theater?
We really don't do any theater. We're a presenting house, so we have shows that come in one night and then they're gone that evening after the performance. So we're not like Riverside, where they have a theatrical act that will be there for a couple of weeks or a month.
Totally different.
Totally different. So there's something always going on there, it seems.
That's wonderful then. All of us that live in the Vero Beach area, we can go down there into the Fort Pierce area, right down there, and do that wonderful shopping. Are the restaurants all open prior to the
Yes,
opening?
they are.
Is that
and you have to either make reservations or get in early because seating is a premium, especially at showtime.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to take a 60-second break and then come back and talk with my very, very exciting guest because she knows what's going on in Fort Pierce, and we're talking about Sunrise Theater. Ann Satterlee is the marketing director, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
Stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics in downtown Vero Beach. Owner Patty Callahan prints it all, from color and black and white copies to blueprints, banners, signs, prints of paintings, and fine art. Patty makes restorations and creates outstanding graphic designs. Call Patty at 770-1521 or stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics at 2345 14th Avenue. Stop by for all of your printing needs at Patty's Printing and Graphics across from the old railroad station in downtown Vero Beach. Join us for an adventure weekdays at 4:30 and 8:30 on Buzz TV Network.
And welcome back. You're watching Buzz TV. I'm Marcia Littlejohn with Ann Satterlee. We're talking about Sunrise Theater, and I guess really, Ann, when we think about all the presentations and the wonderful, wonderful things that they're doing down there, and you think this is the 10th year that you have all this excitement going on, but we have so many people watching from all over the world, you know, here on Buzz TV. But when they come into the Treasure Coast, and they say, okay, where do we go for some of the excitement? Tell me what would go on in the day in the life of somebody who decides that they want to become a member and have the whole season membership at Sunrise Theater.
Well, depending on the level of membership, they start at $75 and go up. You would be able to have meet and greets if that opportunity presents itself with the stars. You know, it's optional
upstairs
for them.
Where you go,
we can do it upstairs or in the black box.
Okay.
In a smaller venue.
That's fun.
And of course, you know, it's the grip and grins. You get to have your picture made and chat them up and that type of thing. And if they sign autographs, you can do that as well. And of course, you get your being able to purchase tickets in advance, and there's some discounts on tickets, and the availability of getting those before they go on sale to the general public.
Oh, that's
you get to pick your seat, so if you want to be up close and personal, you can be at the show.
Boy.
So,
and there's just nothing like it because you have such big names. We're going to go through those names, and you know, when we come back after our next break. But really, some of the wonderful people that have been on stage there at Sunrise Theater. So to be a member, and there are different levels, you say.
Yes, it starts at $75. It goes all the way up to $10,000.
And $10,000. They get to go home with the entertainment.
They get to go to every meet and greet and have their name on the marquee. So if you like that, you can be a $10,000 member, and we do have one, as a matter of fact, that just joined this year.
Oh, really? That's fantastic. And also, whoever that might be, you know that they also see the importance of a theater like this, of the entertainment in a community. Because it truly, I think, you know, when people think about Fort Pierce, we think about Sunrise Theater and what goes on there. And I guess really, when you're new in the community, it's a great way to get to know everybody.
It certainly is, Marcia, and it has just been an economic engine for the downtown area, especially after the city did the renovations, and we are owned and operated by the city of Fort Pierce. So after that all occurred, and thank goodness the downturn economy seems to be turning around now, it really has started to kick back up again, and folks are really getting interested in joining the Sunrise as a member and coming to the shows. We've seen an increase in ticket sales and folks coming all over from different counties, north and south of St. Lucie County.
Well, I was going to say, when you have that rundown of some of the most exciting people coming around, and being right there and to entertain, and then to have the opportunity to go up there and shake their hand, have a picture taken with them. And it goes on the season. What are the dates?
Our season begins slowly. Typically, our big season is about December, December through Easter. But we do have a couple of shows that are coming up in October and November. And then we really get started in December with a lot of the holiday shows, and then we get into the musicals and that type of thing.
And you know what? I always think, and we say this all the time because you come on just prior to Christmas quite frequently, and what a great stocking stuffer is to put a ticket in that stocking for somebody or the family to go in and see some of these exciting events. We're going to come back after 60 seconds and wrap this up and let you know what is going to be on stage at Sunrise Theater in this next season. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
The Furniture Man is a locally owned business that has served the needs of the community of Vero Beach and Indian River County for over 30 years. Here at the Furniture Man, we offer fine pieces to furnish each and every room of your home. Specializing in Floridian style, come browse our selection of bedroom, dining room, patio, and living room. Come explore over 10,000 square feet of showroom, where you can find mattresses, recliners, sofas, dining, and more. Visit us at 673 US 1 in Vero Beach, Monday through Saturday, for all of your furniture needs.
Now that health reform is law, you cannot be denied health insurance coverage, but you can pay too much.
As a single mom, I was convinced that we could not afford health insurance until I spoke to the people from ICANN, who told me that I qualified for a special enrollment and a subsidized rate. Now I get so much more for so much less.
Call now and get the ICANN mobile app free. So don't wait another minute. Call ICANN, get covered, save money.
Well, as promised, we are indeed back with Ann Satterlee. She's the marketing director of our Sunrise Theater, and that's in Fort Pierce. And if you're all over the world watching Buzz TV, that is just a little bit south of the Vero Beach area, right here on the Treasure Coast. So I think it's so exciting to know these big-time people come. I forget who it was. I just got an email from, I think it wasn't the 4 freshmen. It was the 4 somebody. And
the Midtown Men?
No, it was another group that had been there,
okay.
And we had a couple of them on the show, and I get on their newsletter and I find it, and you kind of think, oh my gosh, that's just such a, you feel like you're kind of, related or something.
Oh yeah.
But you have some great people coming, and you really do. They come on and we talk to them, and I think you did have the 4 freshmen here at one time, and you had, what was it? Who played in the Jersey Boys? Somebody did some of that, and
I don't recall. We did have the Midtown Men last year, and they're coming back this year, and there are 4 from the original cast of the Jersey Boys that we're going to have at the theater.
Well,
so,
that's oh my golly, yes. This is what it's so big time. So tell me the rundown for the season.
Well, off the top of my head, we've got, as I mentioned earlier, we've got John Cleese and Eric Idle coming for the Monty Python fans out there. So that'll be a jolly good time. And then we have some great Christmas shows that are coming up. We have, of course, the Nutcracker. We've got Neil Sedaka.
Oh my gosh, Neil Sedaka.
Paul Anka.
That as though I doesn't know.
I know,
anybody.
Neil
Paul
Sedaka.
Anka? Oh my gosh.
Paul Anka, Engelbert Humperdinck. Oh. This year we've got Patti LaBelle, which is going to be first time at the Sunrise with her, and so we're really looking forward to that. Let's see, we've got Natalie Cole will be there as well. Yes,
Natalie Cole.
Natalie Cole, yes.
Is going to be there at Sunrise?
Yes.
Wow.
So see, Marcia, you got to get those tickets.
I've got to get that list.
That's right, that list. It's going to keep growing. And of course, we have 6 Broadway touring companies that will be in, doing a range from ragtime to $1 Million Quartet, the Buddy Holly story, and others. So we have something.
Where can we go and see the entire list, buy that membership, and learn out? Do you have a...
The easiest place to do that is on our website, and that's sunrisetheater.com. Just go there. It has the whole rundown, and we are adding shows. So we have some that are waiting in the wings that we haven't announced yet. And as always, our executive director, Mr. Wilkes, always pulls rabbits out of his hat.
I love it.
So it might be after January, but we'll have some other great shows coming in. And if you recall, last year we had Jay Leno, and of course Ringo Starr, an actual Beatle. So
now she's not just name dropping; she's telling you the truth. These people have been right here in the Fort Pierce Treasure Coast area. So you've got a great season lined up.
Absolutely.
Once again, that website?
sunrisetheater.com.
All right. Oh, nothing like it. What about, do you have a board with Sunrise Theater? Like you mentioned the executive director and...
no, we really don't.
It's
the city, yes. And we're operated as an enterprise fund, similar to the city marina and the golf course.
Terrific,
so,
and it's right down there in that beautiful area as
well.
Well, it's just wonderful, and of course to have Ann Satterlee here, and of course she is kind of a you've got Vero Beach in your blood.
Mm-hmm. For 25 years.
Yeah, there you go. It's kind of a native, but I can say that she knows everything there is to know about Sunrise Theater. Check them out on their website, and thanks so much.
Thanks for having
us.
me, Marcia.
And thanks to all of you for watching. We hope you have enjoyed Buzz TV's Marcia, Marcia, Marcia.
Attention! This important message is for any American who is about to turn 65 years of age or older. Nation's Helpline has Medicare supplement insurance news that may benefit you, your family, or someone you know. Most Americans who are about to turn 65 years old know they need Medicare supplement insurance, even if they already have Medicare. The Nation's Helpline Medicare supplement team can guide you and help answer your Medicare questions. Call today.
Please call 800-632-2804.
Marcia, Marcia, Marcia.
Hi, I'm Penny Chandler.
I'm Freddie Wolford.
I am Barbara Hoffman.
And I'm Gregory Simpson.
I'm here with Police Chief David Curry.
You're in good company on VeroBuzzTV.com, Vero Beach's local TV station on the internet.
I just love it.
Tell a friend.
We love y'all!
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Buzz TV. I'm Marcia Littlejohn, and I am here with Stevario. Oh boy, Stevario. And when I first met you, you were...
I was Chris Wynn. She outed my martial arts superhero identity to the world, so everyone knows. So I can just be like the Fantastic Four. Everybody knows who they are. So, yeah.
I love it. And this is one of the things that's so much fun about interviewing the real Stevario. And I love it because when I met you, you were with that wonderful Cloud Walker.
Yes, with John.
With John Walcott. And you're so involved with so much here on the Treasure Coast, Stevario. And I think really what I'd love to do is, you talk about martial arts, you talk about safety, but what I love is because the name of your, is it a company?
Yes, yes.
Super, S-M-I-T-H.
Super Smith Bros ENT LLC here in Vero Beach.
And S-M-I-T-H stands for?
We have style, music, illustration, theater, and health. Because we're able to do all those things in-house.
Everything put together. So are you working with children? Are you working with adults? Tell me about your organization.
All right, with Super Smith Bros, interesting story. My youngest brother, he found me on Facebook about 3 years ago. Didn't know we had another brother, and it turned out he was doing a lot of the same things that I was doing. Had the same drive, 10 years apart, but doing all the same things. And we formed a mastermind alliance where we came together. We wanted to put everything that we're able to do together, and eventually we realized that there's a lot of things we do for ourselves. Why not extend these services to businesses in the area and use it to inspire other artists?
Sure. But Stevario, let me ask you something though. What is it that you think in your childhood, in your upbringing, in your life, turned you into this wanting to be the best that you can be?
I don't believe I ever had a choice, because you look at a puppy and you call it a dog regardless. It doesn't have different DNA, it doesn't grow up to be a cat, it doesn't, and you have all of the qualities of what you'll become eventually, so long as you don't allow society to tell you what you should be. And then fortunately for me, I was born with the type of mind that would tell my teacher when I was 4 that I'm going to grow up to be a ninja. She said, "You sure you don't want to be something real? Be a ninja."
A ninja. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. And I said, she said, "You sure you don't want to be something real?" I said, "Ninjas are real." And sure enough, when I was 16, I formed a musical group with my cousins, a ninja-themed group, and we ended up going on to work with legends like George Clinton of Parliament Funkadelic and Sly Stone, and we stayed true to ourselves. So you can't let go of that. You have to stay you, and not let the world tell you what to be.
Do you know what I love though is the fact that you say we all start out with that opportunity. We can't be influenced by turning on that news and getting so discouraged. Well, one of the greatest ways is to get to know Stevario, and we're going to let you get to know him a little bit better when we come back after this 60-second break and tell you a little bit more about Super Smith Brothers Enterprises.
That's right.
All right, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
The Furniture Man is a locally owned business that has served the needs of the community of Vero Beach and Indian River County for over 30 years. Here at the Furniture Man, we offer fine pieces to furnish each and every room of your home. Specializing in Floridian style, come browse our selection of bedroom, dining room, patio, and living room. Come explore over 10,000 square feet of showroom, where you can find mattresses, recliners, sofas, dining, and more. Visit us at 673 US 1 in Vero Beach, Monday through Saturday for all of your furniture needs.
Watch Sebastian Plus at 7 and 11 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays on SebastianBuzzTV.com.
And we are indeed back with my very distinguished guest, Stevario, and of course he is the Stevario of the Super Smith Brothers. You've got a brother with you that
Isaiah.
I love the story about.
Isaiah.
Oh, Isaiah. Hello, Isaiah. And of course, remembering that you are the one that makes everybody feel good, but you do everything, but you also entertain. You have a new release?
Yes. As a matter of fact, we do the first release under my name, Stevario. It is called 1111 Manifest, and it's based around the principle of being able to manifest things into being if you only set your mind to it. The song will be the first of a genre I created called Unlock Music, which through affirmations in the lyrics and through healing frequencies and things I've studied for years that are implanted into the song, you'll actually start to generate success if you listen to it every day.
Do you know, this is just reinforcing a discussion that I had recently with a gentleman who wrote The 7 Keys to Unlocking Your Full Potential. And he explained the subconscious and the conscious.
Exactly.
And that if your subconscious, from what I understand, is doing every single thing trying to make you successful if you tell it to be.
If you allow it to.
Yes, but if you tell them something negative, it allows you to be negative.
Well, you have to program it because your subconscious is unable to distinguish between what is real and what is false. So oftentimes our memories get confused with our dreams. And unfortunately for us, the conversation that we have in our heads and the conversation we get from people around us is what we can't do. So the idea here is to make songs where you're saying physically, if you're singing along, you're telling yourself what you can do. And then eventually it gets in there and then it shows you everything you need in your waking life to guide you to where you want to be.
And music helps you do it, doesn't it?
Oh yes, especially when it's catchy. We're not just making some old
and you kinda,
thing. No, we're making something you can move to, enjoy, but at the same time succeed.
Where do we get your albums? Where do we get
Well, it will be on iTunes, any digital distributor you can think of on September 11th.
Oh, all right.
September 11th.
Because that's the name of it.
Yep, 11/11. And so the full project will actually be out. It's called Manifest and will be out on 11/11 of this year.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yes, very deliberate.
But what I like, very deliberate, very planned. And when he says he's going to do something, he does it, as you can see.
Right.
And of course, but it takes dedication. It takes involvement. And I think this is what I love. And it's a new single we're going to be telling you. He's going to come back, I'm sure, a lot more. But now it says 9/11/15. What's that?
That's right. That's 9/11 of this year. That's actually tomorrow. But that's when it will be released.
Oh, good. Yes, you're going to release it on 9/11. It's released on that day because I want people to be in a positive mindset. We all know the connotation around the date, but then it's a time for healing. It's a time to look at the possibilities that sprang forth as a result of being awakened that day. Oh,
so it's all about awakening, manifesting your dreams.
This is so wonderful. And of course, if you're watching us, I know it's after 9/11. But all those memories have come back. I had the privilege of interviewing a gentleman who lives in our community and about what it was on 14 years ago when where they were and different things that were happening. And now you have this wonderful positive 11/11 manifest. And boy, oh boy, are we going to get it. Maybe we'll just use it as our theme song. Well, we're going to take a little 60-second break and then come back. I wish you'd do some martial arts and stuff like that.
Some Tai Chi and stuff.
Whoa,
Tai Chi. We're going to do it in the video.
All right. Okay. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics in downtown Vero Beach. Owner Patty Callahan prints it all, from color and black and white copies to blueprints, banners, signs, prints of paintings, and fine art. Patty makes restorations and creates outstanding graphic designs. Call Patty at 770-1521 or stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics at 2345 14th Avenue. Stop by for all of your printing needs at Patty's Printing and Graphics across from the old railroad station in downtown Vero Beach.
Attention! This important message is for any American who is about to turn 65 years of age or older. Nation's Helpline has Medicare supplement insurance news that may benefit you, your family, or someone you know. Most Americans who are about to turn 65 years old know they need Medicare supplement insurance, even if they already have Medicare. The Nation's Helpline Medicare Supplement Team can guide you and help answer your Medicare questions. We can also help you find the right Medicare supplement policy from the best insurance companies around. So if you or someone you know is about to turn 65 years or older, call Nation's Helpline today. Don't spend more than you have to on Medicare supplement insurance. Call Nation's Helpline today and find out how easy it is to protect the ones you love. Even if you already have Medicare, this is a program for you. The call and quote is free, and there are no obligations. Call today.
Please call 800-632-2804. That is 800-632-2804.
Watch Chamber Buzz at 6 and 10 p.m. Mondays and Wednesdays on VeroBuzzTV.com.
And we are back with Marsha, and I am here with Stevario. And of course, as I mentioned, I met Stevario when you were with the Cloudwalker.
That's right.
John Walcott, and it was such a positive. I mean, the moment you even walked out of the studio, I felt like the world was going to be okay.
Hey, I was happy to be there. You're a great person. Really
He's a great person. But he makes you feel so good, and he also, of course, I think one of the greatest things is you give individuals the power to be good themselves.
That's right.
And this is what it's all about. But now I'm looking down at some of your notes. What am I looking at? $10 million check.
What I have in my pocket, this is the first check that we received when we first incorporated our business. And I heard a story about entertainer Jim Carrey where he was living in his van in the late 1980s, and he wrote himself a $10 million check that he intended to cash on a specific date 5 years later, and he lived in that van, he worked, he kept visualizing where he was going to be, and on Thanksgiving, 5 years later, he got his first $10 million check from Dumb and Dumber. And so I did the same thing. I keep this on my wall. I have my dream board. I carry this around with me, and so by July 20th of next year, I intend to cash this $10 million check and then go on to get the Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine for creating music that actually heals people.
Oh my golly, and I just want you to have a little addendum to that. July 20th is my birthday.
Is it really? Ooh, manifest, manifest.
You betcha. And I want to see when you catch
we're going to party that day.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, it is a Nobel Prize mission, and I love this. Right. I think this is what we need in this world, is this positiveness. Now, you also work with our Cloudwalker Foundation.
Yes, I'm the vice president of the Cloudwalker Foundation. It's been an absolute blessing because John, just watching him and his drive, it taught me what I needed to know when my brother and I went to incorporate our business. So I'm infinitely thankful to him and everything that he does for me and the kids and the community, and you know, following those footsteps. I learned Qigong, and I can instruct in that now, so I have a skill that I can use when things get bad.
And things aren't going to get bad.
Oh, never. Never, never, never.
See, this is what I just absolutely adore. But one of the things now, where's your brother now?
My brother is up in Dublin, Georgia, and actually has a show in Atlanta this coming Sunday at Center Stage.
Oh my God!
With his group. So yeah, we're busy running up and down the road. And yes, and by the way, his stage name is Lord DeAndre Smith. That's his middle and last name. And
Lord DeAndre Smith.
That's right.
And of course, this is Stevario Christopher
Wyndham.
But I'm giving away all those stories.
My
just think of Stevario. Absolutely. I love it. But you work with all the kids. You work here in our community. You entertain. You sing. Have you had any professional singing classes?
Not training. When I was younger, I actually first time on stage was at Riverside Theater. As a matter of fact, yes, I was born in the area, and I was in a play. I think I played a turtle in Snow White, but but it's at the stage, literally.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. I love it. We were talking with Oscar Sales the other day, and I said the first time I played in anything, I think they asked me to be a table.
Right, a table.
A table.
So you had to grow an extra set of legs and just.
And I said, that's what it does for you. But I can tell you, Stevario has really made my day, and I hope he's made your day as well. But the most wonderful thing is we're going to be waiting on 9/11. We're going to be thinking positively, because that is when you are going to release this single 1111 Manifest. Is that right?
Correct.
Oh boy, going to look forward to that, and also when he cashes that $10 million check too on July.
Might get you a Jaguar too.
Oh, Jaguar too.
Yeah, so we can just race around and.
Oh yeah, all right.
Yeah.
All right. We can follow you where? How do we find out more about you?
All right. You can go to supersmithbrosent.com, and if you are an artist, you can submit music to us, and we'll put you up on our blog for free. That's our service to the world.
Stevario, don't forget.
Now that health reform is law, you cannot be denied health insurance coverage, but you can pay too much.
As a single mom, I was convinced that we could not afford health insurance until I spoke to the people from ICANN, who told me that I qualified for a special enrollment and a subsidized rate. Now I get so much more for so much less.
Call now and get the ICANN mobile app free. So don't wait another minute. Call ICANN, get covered, save money.
Join us for an adventure weekdays at 4:30 and 8:30 on Buzz TV Network.